I can't believe this. After everything you've done to my family, you still won't grant this favor. I don't live under a rock, so yes, I'm aware. I'm also aware that Elvira's diary was mentioned. Okay, Ben, we can take this thing of ours and make it public. 2024 is looking good already. How did you enjoy the documentary, Isabel? I didn't enjoy it. Was it poorly produced? That's not it. It was too much. How come you seem troubled by it? Isidore, I might be the chief of staff in the hospital, but it doesn't mean that I don't want to go home. Get over it. I don't like walking around my house acting like I don't know what happened to Elvira's diary after my family watched the documentary. Shelley, how was your meeting with Terry? Are you able to read the Christmas story at the hospital? Nope. She flat out denied my request. What am I doing here, Quinlan? There's something important that I need to discuss with you. I figured that it was important since you told me that you needed to speak with me face to face. What's wrong? I wouldn't say that anything is wrong, but I have something to admit. When our arrangement, you mean our affair? Yes. I wasn't completely honest with you. I did start seeing someone else. I knew her. We both knew her. But you knew her more personally during the time you wasted with her older brother, Isidore. What I'm trying to say, Devante, is that it still troubles me that she lost her life so brutally. On top of that, someone just took her diary after she passed away. Does the documentary make you think that someone will find that diary? It's been gone for 20 years. There's no way it could just appear. What do you think? All of a sudden, you have an issue lying to your family? Lying comes second nature to you. Only when I'm in control of things. Because of your negligence, Benedict has the upper hand since he's in possession of the diary. Didn't you say that you had a plan to keep your nephew quiet? I said that I would think of a plan. But now it's near impossible to do anything since the whole world knows that the diary is missing. Allegedly. That's it? There's nothing we can do? After spending so many years in medical school and speaking with patients, you still don't know how to listen, Terry? I said near impossible. There is something that you can do to get us out of the mess you got us in. Désolé, Shelly. Bukisau baka bale su Noel. Did Terry give you a reason? To her, I'm giving the kids false hope because she doesn't believe in God's existence. I was so frustrated with her. I almost said too much. What were you about to tell her? I almost told Terry how I knew that she, or should I say that she most likely, helped Isidore set you up. Maybe you should have. Nkwe liba bameu bale avec timunyo pour Noel. Nuba konensa. What we do know is that Terry clearly has no shame or guilt in the part she played in our family's suffering. Why would you lie to me? I didn't want to upset you more than I already have, Gianni. So you just wanted to spare me some more hurt? Why are you being honest now? Because the man I'm involved with wants to go public. Why were you too private in the first place? It doesn't matter. It matters to me, Quinlan. What matters is that I'm telling you about him now. I don't even know who he is. That's the thing. You know who he is. You've known him for a long time. Much longer than you've known me. Can you not speak in riddles? What sort of guy made you want to stop seeing me? Ben. I wouldn't be able to tell you, Isabel. All I know is that it's the police's responsibility to find this diary. It won't help wondering where it is. Let's say that the police do find it. Do you think that something inside of the diary could help them solve the case? Who knows how many secrets are locked away in that old diary? It's not like she knew that someone would try to take her life and wrote it inside. Anyways, this conversation is getting depressing. It's Christmas, for crying out loud. We need to think about happy thoughts this holiday season, especially when we annually hold the New Year's Eve festivities here at the hotel. I'll try to be happy, Devante. It doesn't get easy spending the holidays without our son. We'll still have fun without him. Pacho is the one who's missing out not being here. What do you expect me to do? I expect you to convince Benedict to rip out the pages about the passing of my grandfather. What makes you think that he'll accept that sort of request? Because he's more likely to listen to you than to me. You were foolish not to tell me that he broke in here and snatched the diary. Remember? That should make him trust you. Don't you think that we're taking a huge gamble here? You're asking me to help him cover up the truth of his great-grandfather's passing. This should be a risk that you're willing to take. Unless you want to lose your license and spend the rest of your life in prison. Besides, you can make it seem like this was all your idea. So what do you want me to do? Go straight over to Ben and ask him? Not straight away. The documentary was just released. You need to feel squeamish for a bit. Just wait a few days and he can feel something genuine from you instead of feeling like you're meeting him because you were commanded to. We don't need him thinking that you're the one who took Elvira's life. Unless what, Etador? Did you do it? Did you take my sister's life? This is the most blessed our family has ever been, and all I wanted to do was give back. You can still give back, Shelly. You can still give toys to the kids and maybe give out some gospel tracts. C'est vrai. You can still teach them about Jesus even if you don't get to read the Bible to them. Maybe you can ask Terry if you can do that. Okay. I still want JJ to do something productive after this schizophrenia diagnosis. But still, Terry brought something up that could still change her mind. What would that be? Maybe she'd still allow me to read the Christmas story if we let Keith hang out with JJ in the house again. Benedict? My son? You're seeing my son? After you've been sleeping with me for months? I didn't mean for it to happen. I didn't plan for it. When I was working on the documentary, Ben and I became friends. That was clear when you brought him over to the scholarship event at Theodosius' palace. Is that when you started having feelings for him? That tux was just too difficult to resist? Gianni, it wasn't like I could tell him that I was involved with you. But you could have told him that you were involved with someone else. Why didn't you? I fell for him. I ended up falling for him and he fell for me. Like I said, I didn't expect my friendship with Ben to turn into something deeper. Something deeper than what you and I had? I care about him. A lot. I want to make it work. But in order for that to happen, I need to remain faithful to him. Most of all, he can never know that you and I were involved other than a professional relationship. Can I count on you to keep quiet about that? Did you see the documentary? I didn't. Did you? No. I couldn't bring myself to do it. Why not, Wanda? Elvira was your best friend. Your husband was on it. Did it make you feel uncomfortable? Did it make you feel fearful? I hope it did. I didn't take your sister's life. Okay. Just had to be sure. Especially since you had no issue taking my grandfather's life. I didn't do anything to Elvira. I'll also see if I can speak with Ben about the diary soon. Shelly? No. Again, not that Keith is the problem, but you shouldn't have to compromise to tell the kids at the hospital about Jesus. Not when Terry doesn't seem to feel sorry for what she's done to us. Do you honestly think I could just stay quiet watching my lover and my son date one another? Come on. It's not like you see Ben on a regular basis. Thanks for the reminder, Quinlan. I'm not trying to be malicious here. Ben is your son. His happiness should be more important than yours. If you honestly cared about me, then you should let me be happy too. I didn't tell you this to hurt you, Gianni. I only told you out of respect. Respect? I don't know how it's respectful for you to tell me that you ended things between us just to be with my son. Because I didn't want you to be caught by surprise by hearing about it from somewhere else. Gianni, promise me that you won't ever tell Ben that you and I were sneaking around together. You enjoy your happy ending, Quinlan. Just don't expect me to ever give you my blessing.